What's up, you guys? I'm here again with another quickie couch talk. Just something short and simple to get my point across about a few things. And excuse my voice, it may be a little raspy. I'm feeling a little under the weather. But nonetheless, let's get into my couch talk. First and foremost, I want to let you guys know to check out Miguel's new album titled War and Leisure. If you guys fuck with the song Skywalker on there featuring Travis Scott, you guys might like the album. I haven't heard the entire thing yet, but I plan on finishing it. It's pretty good so far. It takes me a while to adjust to new albums, so I'm always like a little about them at first. I have to listen to albums at least like 3 times before I really give my full input on it. But nonetheless, check it out. And if you guys have heard the entire thing or how you feel about certain songs, give me feedback about it. T-Pain also has a new album titled Oblivion. It's nothing compared to like 2006 T-Pain, but nonetheless, this is a new album, and I know he hasn't given us an album in a few years. He said that he had fell off for a little bit. He had put too much focus into music, and he was giving it his all, and he wasn't really focused on his family. But nonetheless, he is back with this album, and I have a few songs on the album that I really like. Of course, I like the song with Ty Dolla $ign. And there's also one more. It's titled Your Friend. The message behind the song is funny, but I really like it. I really like the song. And I suggest you guys go listen to the album because it is a really good album. Like I said, if you're T-Pain fans and you really really like old school T-Pain, it's not really the same thing, but you will enjoy it. I know I enjoyed it. So go check those 2 albums out. And since we're on the topic of hip hop and R&B right now, I was reading that, of course, the Grammys is going to be coming on sometime in the beginning of next year. And I know Cardi B has been nominated for a Grammy. And I kind of want to hear everyone's feedback about that because I know Cardi B hasn't been in the game that long. She is literally everyone's favorite artist out right now. And she's personally one of mine also. I like her. I like her style. I feel like she's a good artist, and she's fun. Like, she's a fun artist too. I know that there isn't many female rap artists out right now that you can actually say you enjoy their music, at least like every song they come out with. But literally most of her features has been dope, and then even her solo songs everyone likes. But I just want to hear everyone's thoughts on how they feel about her being nominated for a Grammy, opposed to other women that has been in the game longer than her. And if you guys think that she deserves the award. I know she won what was it, like the BET Hip Hop Awards. And I just feel like most of that award show was really just based on like the new artists that are out right now. And I feel like she was kind of the main focus when it came to like awards and like nominations and stuff. But I think she won, what was it, like two or three or something like that. But I want to hear everyone's thoughts on how they feel about her being nominated for the Grammy, as well as Migos and other artists. Also, K Michelle. I am not a K Michelle fan at all, but everyone thinks that she's been throwing shade at Kim Kardashian for this song that she has out on her new album. The song is actually titled Kim K. And the lyrics in the song, she goes, "Wish I could be a Kardashian so I could be black." And then she goes on to say, "Throw a filter on that because ain't shit real." So, I mean, I was under the impression that her and Kim K were cool. I don't I don't keep up with like love and hip hop reality stars, and not saying that's all she is, but I know that's what she's mostly popular for. I'm not a, like I said, I'm not a big K Michelle fan. Some of her music is okay when I hear it when I'm with other people, but I don't go out my way to actually like listen to her music. But I had come across this song, and I just thought the lyrics were really fucking hilarious because I feel like most black women feel kind of like that about the Kardashians, and we all know their past with the men they've been with and the shit they do. Nonetheless, I'm not throwing shade at them or her because they're doing their shit, but it was just funny that those are her exact lyrics, and everyone thought, could K Michelle be possibly throwing shade at the Kardashians, or Kim K preferably? But whatever. And then I know also in the song, she said something about Black China. She goes, I gotta fuck with Black China. She just a constant reminder, and niggas will be a prisoner for, I'm sorry, niggas will sponsor vagina. So I gotta fuck with Black China. She just a constant reminder, niggas will sponsor vagina. So, nonetheless, I mean, maybe she just doesn't fuck with their whole little circle. But that was just funny to me. And I know that everyone has heard the story about Naya Rivera, Big Sean's ex-girlfriend. She was a Glee star, about her having battery assault charges because she hit her husband. But since her arrest, she has been bailed out. She has been seen. She has been seen out in the public, as well as her husband. He has been seen out in the public in Los Angeles as well since the charges. And I just send all prayers to the both of them, because just how shit just unfolds in relationships. I know it's not easy for anybody. And even though, like, I don't know, I feel like as a celebrity, you just kind of have to be a little careful, because literally, like, this is what the media is looking for. Like, they're looking for a way to break these celebrities about what goes on behind closed doors. Nonetheless, I'm not saying she was right for putting her hands on him or vice versa, and it's not okay to be in a domestic violent relationship. But this is literally what the media looks out for. Like, they want to break relationships when it comes to shit like this, because they could have very much had, that could have been something that could have been kept between them, but it was something that became just a big mess, and just for media, period. And like I said, I am just sending all prayers to her and her husband, and whatever they decide to do with their relationship in the future. Speaking of assault charges, I know Russell Simmons, he was accused with sexual assault against a writer named Jenny Lumet, however you say her name. But since then, this is his second sexual assault charge. And since then, he has decided to remove his name from all of the companies that he's funded, because I guess he just feels like he doesn't want the companies to just go down just because of his actions. And nonetheless, he isn't agreeing with the sexual assault. He said that it was completely her consent to everything that happened. And like I said, you never know what goes on behind closed doors. And even though it's not okay for that to have even happened, but a lot of women, you have to be careful with a lot of women too, because Russell Simmons is a big name, like, if you think about it, and you can do something real quick that could just like ruin these people's careers. So I'm sending prayers to them also, because I don't know, it was something along the lines like he sent her over 200 balloons, and it was just like completely inappropriate on her end. And then she said that she, I guess, like, was forced to go into his apartment, like, after they were in the car together. But it's like, you didn't, like, why did she really have to go into his apartment? Like, if they were in the car together and she kept saying, like, no, she ended up in his apartment, how? Like, I don't know. And it's not funny, but it's just like, you're a grown woman. Unless, like, what did he have, a gun to your head? Which I highly doubt, because that wasn't mentioned anywhere in the article. What was her reasoning for going inside his apartment? I don't know. But I guess I'll hear more back from that. But yeah, nonetheless, I just want to let you guys know that he had removed his name from his companies. One of the major ones being All Def Comedy Jam, which had premiered its new season this past Friday. And I saw the first episode, and it was hilarious. And I was so happy to see... what's his name? Gary Owens. I was so happy to see him on there. And Gary Owens is an amazing comedian, and I just love seeing his work and seeing the new stuff that he does. So I like that. Also, I'm gonna leave you guys with Tyrese informed us that they are gonna have a Four Brothers sequel. If you guys feel any way I feel about the movie Four Brothers, I fucking love that movie. That is literally one of my favorite movies. But I just don't feel like there should be a sequel. I feel like the movie should just be left where it is. For one of the brothers died in the movie. Not saying that means anything. They can still have the sequel without the fourth brother. But I feel like it kind of defeats the purpose to the title. And I just feel like it was just a great movie and it happened so many years ago. It's not something that they need to bring back up and try to relive. Just some movies I feel like you just have to let die. But nonetheless, I'm going to get out of here. I just wanted to touch base on you guys with some things that's been going on in the media. Let you guys know how I feel about it. Remember to follow me on Twitter, Instagram at JAAAYEW. And remember to ask couch questions and suggest couch talk on my Tumblr, which is realcouchtalk.tumblr.com. I'll see you guys later. Peace.